The Carbon Series, an iconic product range from Lazer. It's been used at the highest levels of motorsport for a number of years. It was the most used product line in the Dakar this year. Of course, it's used in the Hypercar Series and the World Rally Championship. Today, I'm delighted to have with me the lead engineer, Michael Gillett, who is responsible for bringing some of that motorsport heritage to the road. Michael, you've done the development here on the Carbon 2. Tell us a little bit about what's in this product.
We've taken the motorsport heritage of the Carbon products and added some extra functionality for this lamp, as well as at the same time developing these vehicle integration kits for Land Cruiser that you see here.
Fantastic vehicle to have done an integration on. So tell us a bit more about the functionality in the lamp itself, Mike.
So one of the things we've added is the approval for R149 in Europe. So this is fully road legal as a lamp to be wired in without having to have extra switches or any legal MOT concerns, for example. We've got a white or amber backlight function, which will just glow the lamp nicely. That's all run off of a wire, so you can flash between them without having to have an extra switch and an extra set of wiring to change that color. As well as the high beam, you've got a dipped low beam, which takes the light from just on the horizon to below the horizon. On some of these series of lamps, we're then going to have that yellow feature to cut through the snow and dust. So that's one of our options. Or as on our current products, we have a white mode fog as well, which just dips the lamp below the horizon line. So in the US, this lamp is fully approved under the SAE DOT marking.
As a fog light on the yellow,
we haven't approved it in the EU for the same thing. So the customer should only use this off-road or in countries where the marking is suitable to allow them to do that.
And so what additional considerations or parts or accessories should the customers be aware of with this kit and this product?
So this integration kit is going to come with the lamp pre-assembled into the mount. It will also come with a cutting guide that will be very useful in cutting the shape out of here accurately and make sure that everything lines up. Then it comes with this bezel, which completely hides all of the fixings and all of the areas for mounting this onto the bumper. Also comes with one of our integration looms, which should allow this to be widened very easily into the vehicle.
So Mike, just tell us about how easy it is for a customer to do this integration on the vehicle.
So on this vehicle, it's much easier to remove the bumper completely, which sounds quite scary, but it's only got a few bolts holding it on, and there's a quick release system on the washer jets for the headlamp washers, which makes this a much easier vehicle to just take the whole bumper off. And then using our cutting guides, you trim up the area that is needed to be removed for our lamp mount to be installed. That's attached with our grill kit screws that we use on a lot of our grill kit systems. And then this bezel just goes over the top with some very strong 3M VHB tape, which is used in a lot of automotive situations.
Of course, this vehicle's using CANI, which is our CAN reading device. The Land Cruiser is a vehicle where you can't pick up a 12-volt signal at the back of the high beam, so you need to use a CAN reader in order to activate auxiliary driving lights. I will just explain a little bit about that CAN integration on this vehicle in particular. So actually, when the bumper is off for this install, it's easy to access the headlamp connector on the left side of the vehicle. And as you access the connector, that gives you access to the CAN wires. Obviously, we inform you via the instructions of the CANI which of the wires are the CAN wires. You can then connect that up. The CANI device is a completely waterproof unit that sits in the engine bay. The beautiful thing is you don't then need to take any wires through the bulkhead and into the dash. So it's only an engine bay task. Of course, on Canny, because it's a Bluetooth device, the customer has the chance to also connect a smart button. This is a device that we've recently launched around the same time as launching this. And that smart button would allow the customer, if they want to activate the fog light or the high beam or the backlight function independently of what the CAN signal is telling the lamps to do. So yeah, really nice integration. It looks amazing. The wiring system, very straightforward on this vehicle. Mike, thank you so much for all the hard work that you've done and the other engineers to bring this product to market. It really is a great integration. I think nothing more to say other than see more, go further, go safer.